So welcome back everyone, Mike here. We had a bit of a rain delay there earlier. Rained for a couple hours. Things got a little bit slimy, but I did manage to get the 3-inch conduit in for the electric line from here almost to the driveway down there. I got most of it covered with sand, about 5 or 6 inches on top of it. I need a little bit more down at the end. And then next up, I'm going to put this 1-inch conduit in. I'm not sure what I'm going to use that for, if I'm ever going to use it, but it's kind of cheap insurance if I ever need to run something from that pole down there up here to the new building. I need a 90 here. And they didn't have any, so I'm just going to put this rag on it for now, and then when I backfill this I won't come all the way up here. Alright, that looks pretty good. We'll put just a couple inches of sand in there and then start backfilling. So I just checked the radar and it's going to rain here in about a half hour, but before it does, Melissa's going to come out and give me a hand and we'll put that tape in the trench and start backfilling. But I want to take a minute to tell you a funny story. Yesterday, Hannah came pulling in this black SUV. It was a Suburban or something. Remember, yeah. Yesterday she was driving that Suburban, and every time I see a black SUV, it reminds me of that time when we had Hunter and we went to that thing with the Secret Service, remember that? And this was years ago, and it was something to do with kids with special needs, and they had this group together, and they invited Laura Bush and the 2 Bush twins, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And so we're all crammed in this room, and they came in, they talked, and there were several other speakers. And when we went in there, the Secret Service told us, they said everyone has to stay here until they're done and they leave and get in their vehicles and they leave. And they all had these black SUVs. So we're in there, and I mean, we're shoulder to shoulder. We're crammed in there like this, and we had Hunter with us, and you never know how that's gonna go. So how old was he? Probably 10, 11 years old maybe?
Yeah.
He was little, about this big, right? So right before they came in, the Secret Service told us once again, listen, nobody's allowed to leave until they're done. We're like, okay, we get it. Well, about halfway through this thing, Hunter, he just kind of lost all the color in his face. He didn't look good at all. He was sick. He wasn't feeling well. And Melissa and I were like whispering. I'm like, I don't think he feels good. And I'm like, I got to take him outside. And she's like, they said you can't leave, you know. I'm like, all right. So we'll give it another minute or two. And I'm thinking Hunter's going to throw up right there. And I mean, there's people everywhere, you know. So
well, he gave the...
Yeah, he did the little...
that's when you're like, check, please.
Little gagging thing. I'm like, oh, man. I go, I got to go. And she's like, you can't. I go, come on, Hunter. And we go right up to the front, and these 2 Secret Service guys, they step right up. And they were nice. They said, sir, you have to stay here till they leave. And I said, hey, my name's Mike. This is my son, Hunter, here. And Hunter has autism. He doesn't talk, so he can't tell me, but I'm pretty sure he's going to throw up. And they both just like, come on. And they just both moved out of the way. And we went outside, and he never did get sick, but he needed some air or something. And we're standing out there, And then we didn't go back in. It took about a half hour or so, and it was over, and they all came out, waved goodbye, and that was the end of it. But every time I see a black SUV, I think of that day. I don't know why, I just do. Yeah, what is it? It's not that cold, Melissa.
It's not, but you know what? It was, my scarf was hanging with my coat, and I just grabbed them both.
Yeah, you're all set.
You know.
You want to
scarves.
mention our Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, go check out Instagram, Outdoors with the Morgans, and Facebook, Outdoors with the Morgans. You can click follow. You can check out all the
She's
posts.
been
We make about
posting
one post a day.
Tons of good pictures.
And a lot of pictures.
And you've really got into this kind of like motivational thing. I like it. You know what I mean? Inspirational, I guess you should say.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out our Facebook and
It's 30
Instagram.
years with this guy, and that's probably
30.
the nicest thing he's said.
30 years. But anyway, let's go put that
Yeah.
tape in the trench, and
Okay.
I can start backfilling before it rains.
Okay.
Putting our, what's that say? Caution.
Buried electric. Electric line below.
Melissa just asked me what that for. She said, you can just dig and get a good jolt if you hit it. Hopefully we never see this again. All right, that worked out good. So the ditch is still probably 16 inches deep. I probably could have put some backfill in there first, put the tape closer to the surface, but I'm not planning on digging in here, and that'll be a good early warning system in case anybody ever does. So I'm gonna hop on the little tractor and start backfilling this before it rains, and then maybe tomorrow or the next day we'll dig across the driveway. And but the digging definitely got a lot easier the further I went that way. Going across that driveway will probably be pretty tight because I have that big rock in there, I have the fabric underneath it, all that stuff.
Oh, sheesh, yeah.
So they're gonna see this video on Black Friday.
Good luck, everybody.
So I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
In my last video on Morgan's Off the Leash, if you have a couple minutes, go check it out. It's, I don't remember the number, but just go there, you'll find it. There was a scene of the dogs running out the back gate, and I commented and said, sheesh, they storm out this back gate like a Black Friday's
Oh yeah,
target.
there's some
sale.
good video content there when you see those people. Oh my,
Yeah, but these were just the dogs.
I would never stand in line for a waffle maker. I got that little section done just in time. It's starting to rain again. Before it rains too hard, I'm going to put a little bit of stone down on this fabric so it quits blowing around. All right, that looks pretty good. That 2A limestone, boy, does that stuff pack in well. Looks really good. It'll make a good road. So it's kind of a tough time of year to be doing this kind of work because not only does it get dark early, but we're getting into the rainy season, soon to be snow season. But I'm not going to complain about the weather because this year has been just beautiful. I mean, there's a lot of things to complain about in the year 2020, but at least around here, the weather isn't one of them. We had a fantastic spring, summer, and fall. We'll see what this winter brings. But anyway, right now, we're gonna pick the winner of the $100 Ariat gift card from the last video. All right, time to pick a winner. I'm going to put the link in here for the video, pick a random comment, and right now it's uploading all the comments, and it will select the winner. Pretty easy. There he is, Timothy Chase. Congratulations, Timothy. Send me an email to outdoorswiththemorgans@gmail.com and we will get you your Ariat gift card. You can see there were 4,013 comments. It chooses from the 3,908 distinct entrants. Thanks again, everyone, and congratulations to Timothy Chase. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.